doing?
What's in here?
Put it back!
Have you been sleeping
Put
on the couch?
it back!
Don't talk to me like that.
Go home, Georgia.
Because I tried to look in your couch?
Because you're a snoop.
Oh, no shit. Best friends are
Look,
snoops.
it's not your concern.
I am concerned.
Look, every time we hang out, it's the fucking third degree.
For good reason.
You wanna know why I keep missing our dinner dates? I'm tired of your nagging.
Oh, how's your hand feel, asshole?
Go home, Georgia.
Second time I've been kicked out in one day.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Tell of it.
Let me know how Montana works out for you.
We call it quits.
You called it a lot of things.
When did this happen?
Wednesday, that's why I called you.
Well, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, well, while you were drinking yourself into a coma, the rest of us kept moving.
What happened?
He's bored or confused, I don't know.
Well, what excuse did he give you?
People change. Apparently, I didn't.
Which means?
Be out by the 31st.
You okay?
Why not?
Sorry?
Don't be. How's your hand?
Robbing.
Want a drink?
So it was nice. Are you kidding me? It's so fucking hot in here. You've had a rough time, haven't you?
You more than me.
Well, the burn burns. Where are you gonna live?
Thinking about the apartments down in Arkadelphia.
Which?
The gray ones by the service station.
That's HUD housing.
I qualify.
That's an awful part of town.
I'm not asking for a deposit.
What about renting from an owner or someone more lenient?
It's not just the deposit. I'm broke.
Do you not have anything to live on?
Give me the lecture. Didn't really plan on getting kicked out. I had to switch to part-time last semester.
You need some help?
You're just as broke.
And Daniel wants you out in 3 days.
Help.
Asshole.
I'm not trying to vilify him.
I am.
You should. He's a son of a bitch.
Look, what about just taking out some more student loans for living expenses?
Yeah, I might do that. We should get back to work. How about this box of stuffed animals?
I'll make him a buck a piece.
Heather collected stuffed animals.
Ever heard as a kid?
Patrick.
I don't want them.
These have meaning.
I didn't date her when she was 6.
Let me take them. You never know what you might want a year from now.
Where would you keep it?
I don't know. The women's shelter?
Ha! Funny.
Hilarious.
Look, it's not your job to safeguard my things,
These have meaning. You should want them.
even if they're bad for me.
Especially. I still have my cast from when I broke my arm at 13.
You slipped at the pool.
You pushed me in. I hit my arm on the side.
You broke up with me for that.
No one wants to remember breaking their arm, but everyone keeps their cast. For some reason, having it comforts me, which is weird, but whatever. Keep the bad shit.
I don't want any of this shit.
Fine, fuck.
What's wrong?
Fuck you.
What did I do?
Is this how Daniel's gonna remember me? Every time we broke up, did you go and scratch my picture out of the yearbook?
No.
You can be really thoughtless sometimes.
I'm not acting this way to hurt you.
Then why are you?
I don't know.
I go to bed every night worrying about you.
Don't.
You're my best friend.
And you're my best friend.
Well, fuck off. You ex-boyfriends are murder.
He's an idiot.
I love
I'm sorry.
you. And you.
George.
No.
please-
I'm glad you're going. I'm tired of taking care of you.
You don't.
Wrong! Maybe if I didn't spend my days checking on you and cooking you meals you don't eat, Daniel wouldn't think that I care more for you than I do for him. Work let go all their part-time help, which wouldn't have been me if I had spent less time on the phone with your family. Heather was my friend too. I'm sad too. I flunked every class last semester. I now have no job.
anybody get that? I didn't break up with her. I wasn't fooling around. I'm the one who scraped her up off of I-65. Everyone acts like I'm the one who did it badly, but none of you know, because none of you will ever have to do what I did. None of you will ever have to experience that shit.
I'm sorry. What's that?
I started bargaining. You know, let her be all right. I would do anything. Shit like that. And the trunk tore open for impact, which is typical. But that was in there. She was leaving me. I kept my cast. And I wanted all to burn.
You don't know what she's
I made up my
saying.
mind about Heather.
What's in it?
I haven't opened it.
So it could be an overnight bag.
She took something permanent.
Well, like what? The condom drawer, her skinny jeans.
When I got home that night, the next day I laid down on the couch. For 3 weeks, I left the bedroom door closed like she was in there, napping. I couldn't go in there. Her curling iron, her smells. But then one night I said enough and I forced myself back in that room, but I couldn't even turn the light on. I was just feeling around in the dark for throw pillows, the corner of a nightstand. And I just laid there, counting the hours. And then my eyes had adjusted. Something was off. The wrought iron cross that hung above the headboard.
I don't remember it.
It hung in her dorm room.
Okay.
It was the last thing to leave her dorm and the first thing we put up here. She wouldn't let me bring a scrap of furniture in until I hung it up.
She took it down.
She took it!
And it's in there?
I assume, I don't know.
So you're gonna let 4 years go up in smoke?
She was leaving me for good. God, every time I look at any of this shit, I get sick to my stomach. How much of it was a lie?
I can't imagine.
You can't. Well, it's killing me. Everywhere I look, all I see is betrayal. Every day gets more and more difficult to remember if there was ever anything good about us.
You remember.
I remember the smell of gasoline. That night I could feel it. The fumes of gasoline lingering behind my eyeballs, saturating me to the core. Every day this apartment smells more and more like gasoline. Everything in this apartment is just soaked in.
Move to a new apartment, not a new state.
Oh,
Take some
I
time.
have to get out of here. I just want to burn it all. The longer I'm around the pictures and the stuffed animals and the furniture, the more tainted Heather gets, the more dead we get. And the betrayal is just soaking me with every second.
Things will get better.
I
You
want
don't want to
nothing
do
more than
that.
to run away and I have nowhere to go. I didn't get the job.
You're lying.
I called Wednesday and asked what day I was starting, and they were like, "You didn't get our letter?" I failed the psychological exam. Guess I should open my mail more often.